It's just the stream starting. So we actually released it quite early in the morning, which was really annoying. Oh, so it was just over here. So I had released it. Where was that release? So here was our opening. It would have been in the morning around here. So it was around this area. I'm sure. Now I'm looking at the wrong market here. That's why I can't find it. This is where we had released it. So it was yesterday, not long after the opening. So it was just around this area. It bumped up as I had released it. Our box was just over here. I think that was our box from where we had it open. And I had released it with a sell position coming down. And my stop loss was up here, but you can imagine the size of the release of that hedge was like 300 lots at the time, and I absolutely destroyed my free margin. So by the time the market was sort of at the big number, it was already sort of coming down to maybe €100 in free margin. So I moved the stop loss from up here and I moved it down to here stupidly. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. I thought, you know what, I'll move it down to here so it's not in the minus margin. And then what happened? The opening came, it jumped up, hit hit my stop loss, closed the trade, and then decided to continue to drop down. So I was really annoyed there. So that, and then I couldn't open up any more trades. So once you've gone through all of your trades on the Swiss box, um, so once you've gone through all of your trades on the Swiss box, so it will allow you to open up so many trades, and then like I'm not sure the Swiss box sort of doesn't understand that you've deleted one trade and just to open the same trade, same size once you've closed it, but it wouldn't allow me to do it. So from that moment on, I was having to then go on here, and then I was having to do the one-click trading, and then it was sort of 100 lots at a time. But we managed to get it down to about 2 trades. I did lose money as well. We was about 6 grand, 6K up. We was at 27K while I was fiddling and fiddled around too much. And yeah, that 6K was gone. Um, so you know, that's what happens, I guess. But yeah, lesson learned, don't rush it. So today we did a little release. We just released it from, you can have a look. So where was it? This one. So there was our release. So we just did a nice sell there, 70 lots, all the way down to here. So that's built it up a nice little bit for us so far. Idea is maybe we'll just chip away at it, make these smaller trades, because the reason why I was using the one-click handle was, as you well know, once you reach that stage on the Swiss box, you only have that one trade left anyway. So if you're going to be releasing that hedge, it's like doing a normal trade. So picking out the moments very carefully at the moment and trying to gradually bring either bring the account up to around 32, 33K and delete these two trades, or we're gonna have to, maybe make a trade and try, like hedge release, but it's gonna be just a normal trade. So there's a lot of news coming out today, or that's came out already. So this is pretty much what I used to ride that last trade down. This morning we've had quite a bit coming out. However, the markets were quite slow. We still got a lot of news coming out. President Biden's speech is what I'll be looking for later on this evening, as he's rumored to be rising the corporate tax. And if he's going to be raising the corporate taxes, then that's going to help me with my Nasdaq situation very well. As you know, the price of that will just drop. So we'll wait and see. We're currently at sort of let's have a look. So we can see the last time that we was around this area was over here, and we sort of hit this big number and had a very strong reversal down. Then we hit the all-time highs, and then since then we've sort of been coming down further. We've had a very sharp rise over the last week. And it's kind of stopping out at this same area in which this did, except we've gone a little bit further this time. So that's why I got caught up a little bit. But we're going to be aiming to see if we can catch this coming back down once more. I would say to around the 13,300, we can expect a withdrawal back to sort of this area here, possibly even there. So some people are saying that it's going to be dropping to between the 12,700 and the 12,500, but yeah, that will be a bit crazy. We'll wait and see what the news brings, and the opening today as well, as we've already had quite a lot of news come out. So we'll wait and see. So that's actually over there, that one. Yep, it's just a waiting game at the moment. So we've got about 14 minutes until our opening. So let's have a look and see what is about. So of course, we'll have a look at the Nasdaq. If we're going to be going for a Nasdaq trade, it will be something around this area. Definitely a nice reversal point. However, we did see yesterday just the fluctuation around that area. There was no real movement. So we'll wait and see. Dow Jones currently at a big number here for a big number trade, and the Fibonacci just underneath. Again, Dow Jones is still currently around those all-time highs. Not quite, around 200 points below, but I'm gonna make that my next entry. And gold, I suspect we can go for this entry just down here. So that's going to be my 3 opening trades. You'll notice that since the actual equity of the account is reduced significantly, the size of the profits that we will take are very small. So this Volobox radar at the moment is a bit messed up. It's not really making sense. It's only filtering into here, this single trade. So that's actually the hedge trade, and then I couldn't open any more, so I had to put in another trade. So that's not actually calculated into this. And yeah, this morning was this morning. I didn't do much. Made 3 trades, one of them lost on a 0.5% max loss. Hi, good afternoon, Gerolf. So that's that. We can take a look at gold here. Had a buy signal on both 5 and 15 minutes. However, no go. Daily pivot was there in the way. New Zealand dollar, US dollar gradually sloping back down. And then of course we have this one here. So let's take a look and see what's actually coming up in the next hours or so. So mainly just Canadian news for us this afternoon. So there's not really much that we can expect. However, just over the lunch period, definitely expecting some good movement from the markets. So no vola boxes on top yesterday. So Akeem said there's no vola boxes on top yesterday. No vola boxes where? On top of. Good afternoon, George. Thank you for joining. So I got out of my trade there pretty much just in time. It was taking a long time to gradually come down. And there was, of course, support level, support level, support level, support level, here, big support level. And then there was this Fibonacci. There's just a lot of supporting levels around this area. I was waiting to see if we could break this double bottom here, but we didn't reach it. I calculated that if I was gonna, from that trade, if I was gonna come out in profit to sort of hedge release confirmation, then I would have actually had to come all the way down to around here. It would have been down to there. It's a long way, 400 points. But we'll see what the market does. About 9 minutes now until the opening, so so Dow Jones, they're coming in for our first trade. Slowly, slowly wins the race, indeed, Kieran. So gradually we'll chip away at it this week. So hopefully we'll get we'll get this out of the way soon. I know that there's a big movement coming. I mean, even right now would be a good point to make a sell. As we can see, it's currently at this previous supporting area here, which was quite hard. As we can see, bounce, 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 bounce. Here it stopped out. So now it's going to be hopefully treating that as a resisting area. But as I said, we gotta wait until that opening happens to really get a confirmation of where the market is going. As if the market makes one of these crazy moves, sort of like here, a few hundred points, there, a few hundred points over the course of sort of half an hour, then we're gonna have to jump on that and try and ride it down. But we'll wait and see. No rules around here. I think Carlos will have a heart attack if he saw So the size of this hedge. 7 minutes to go now. I would like to see the Nasdaq possibly shoot up towards this area, so then I could create a sell position and try catch a reversal. Would be a dream, but everything's a bit messy at the moment. Everything okay? No. Was you on the phone with markets? With markets? Oh, I thought it was a markets conversation. Oh, question. Someone like Duvernay's and Olling, with this the deal from GBE, they can't take it, right? Like Glenn Snoop, or is it just for new members, or they can take it? Morgen. Ich habe einmal heute gemacht. So if they're already a member, then oh, sorry. Because Glenn is already a member. I think everyone is annoyed. Glenn is changing now anyway. Okay. He has my personal number now, so I guess he's gonna be annoying me. Not personal, not my mobile. The Yeah, I told him what you said, that someone from GBE will call him. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. I was more about the bonus. Is that because Glenn said that he already got a receipt that he's getting a bonus for switching, but I didn't understand because he's already a member. Ach so. Aha, aha. Fuck Marcus, man. Maybe you should give him a call sometime. I think that you two I'm not sure exactly which one it was from the website, but he seems very approachable and happy to help. Because I'm guessing it was his private phone that I was calling. Is that what you're writing? Yeah. And what about our troubles? They're not playing nice. But it's like what they said last time. Oh, they'll be back. They'll be back in half an hour. So back again. No sound. No, I was having a conversation with someone here, Niels. Um, so we got a minute until the opening. We've currently activated our first trade in the Dow Jones in a long position here. Nicely set. Take profit there. Pretty much right at the top of that resisting line. So I am expecting the market will make a big movement right on the open. And here it comes. So Dow Jones goes up, Nasdaq comes down. So where else were we? Gold. We do have a trade. Need to indicators, full box 12. Okay, Schließen. And here comes Dow Jones pushing on upwards. Next trade that I will want to make here would be turn that one off. Sort of an offset daily pivot there will be my next bet. And oh, here we come. So that's first trade closed for the afternoon session. And we're just waiting for the entry into the next. Take out gold. So just waiting to hit that daily pivot and activate the trade. So we're over here. So there we are into our trade. Dow Jones now in a short position. Nasdaq in its usual range. Gold very still. So let's check over here. Guessing we'll get a bit of movement on gold once this comes and this one also.
Ja, hallo Monika, Christian Schürholz aus Hamburg am
So
Grüße dich. Hallo Monika. Ich muss nur ganz kurz eben stören.
let's see, let's see.
Du hattest ja Interesse an diesem
So it's coming down. Okay. Let's see exactly how far it does come. 117, yeah. Wow, wow, wow. So we've broken that level here. So I'm going to come down. So take profit 13,500. Oh. And then here, 13,500. Take this level. 545. So there we are, set in. Sort of a one-on-one there. Equal distances. So let's check our trade here on the Dow Jones coming up. Still in second trade. 17, there's 28. And then just like a normal MTX trade, we can continue to, if the market decides to drop considerably more, we can always look at extending that take profit, just like so, as a one-click job. I want to see it rebound from this area now. As we can see, there's a nice consolidation here from the previous days. Move that above the fib, just to be extra safe. So, and we're about to hit our take profit there on the Dow Jones once again. Wrong one. So we can make this one prepared already. And then when this closes at the top, we can then click on a big number trade there at the bottom. And there comes the close, couple more pips. So So there it goes.
Mein Name ist Christian und
Just fell short there, and there it is. So now we open up another one on the big number,
wir sind ein,
and then we've also got that top one
also wir haben mit der
active
Börse zu tun.
over here, so pending and ready.
Was meint Sie bitte?
So I think Nasdaq is not playing.
Ich weiß gerade auch nicht genau, worum es geht. Aber ja, können Sie das nochmal eben, wie wird das geschrieben bitte? Ja, tut mir leid, kann ich nicht finden.
So here we go.
Okay.
Should have activated the box. There we go. And there we are into the first trade long. So this is at the same level as
Tut mir leid, kann ich auch nicht.
33550,
Also, wir sind als Broker, wir sind
33557.
an der Börse und wir also im Trading-Bereich, DAX, Trading, Forex, Währungshandel. Okay, aber schau mal, wenn wir angerufen haben, vielleicht meldet sich dann mein Kollege später nochmal.
So
Ich kann Sie momentan aber nicht so richtig zuordnen. Aber danke für den Rückruf. Okay, tschüss.
ideally we would like Nasdaq to be dropping back towards this area where we got into the trade on Thursday. But the odds of that happening soon are quite slim. So we'll just take hit the stop loss. So, good question, George. Good question. Low volatility. We're at these all-time high areas, as you can see. So maybe not on the Nasdaq, but more or less around that all-time high area. The markets are climbing so much that they're reaching a point, and they're just waiting for the next move. It's like a consolidation. So we have it every so often where you get big movements and then the market stays still for a few weeks and it moves. But very gradually, as you can see here, sort of over one day, we get a huge decline. And then after a while, we get these very small movements. So it's all just part. And, President Trump or Donald Trump isn't president anymore. So that's also a factor. But yeah, low volatility. There's no reason for it. You just have to hope for some natural disasters to happen, and it will create some volatility. Nothing of interest really going on in the markets at the moment. No huge changes. We've been in Corona time for everyone's been in quarantine for a long time now. There's trade balances are down as usual, but there's nothing. I think the world is now used to living with Corona, so it's not really making any difference. I can't give you the 409. So, question from Achim. For hedge in the Dow, you take only the vola box or you make it in big number very far. The vola box is in Dow. So let's take a look. So yeah, vola boxes are very far away. I saw that also. It's just the market's been ranging here for a while. It's difficult to have a vola box placed within this range when, normally we would have surpassed this and come all the way down here over a few days and back up. So there would be a lot.
Hat sich erledigt. Der Kollege war schon da. Das wusste ich nicht. Danke. Bis dann. Tschüss. Tschüss. Ja, genau. Danke.
Sorry. Yeah. So for the Dow Jones, difficult to have for the vola box to place any kind of signals in this area when the market's just ranging around. There's no clear support areas, no clear resisting areas, there's no pattern of what the market is doing. As you see, it comes down, then it's going back up, then down. Gradual decline, as you can see, but all in all, there's nothing obvious. Sometimes the market goes more than 2 hours after. Yeah, so it's a difficult one, especially for the afternoon, doing any kind of hedge releasing. There's only a few ways that it's successful. So, of course, for the morning market, such as FTSE, DAX, even the Dow Jones, you can release it in the morning. Of course, here you saw this morning there was nothing there. I mean, it's only just touched one of the vola boxes now. Wait, one second. Yeah, only just hit the vola box now. But you can equally just look at a hedge release with looking at support and resisting areas. Again, Dow Jones, nothing much going on. There's a daily pivot here, but as you can see, the market's sort of hanging around those areas too. So let's have a look. coming into our take profit almost. Check out Nasdaq quick. It's a nice pushback from that area. I want to get into another sell position at some point. And there's the close there. I'm not going to take that one. So I'm going to close this one. So if Dow Jones is coming down, oh, also coming down. Got that bottom, big number there. So we'll wait till it, see how it reacts with the daily pivot and big number. So there we are in our box. Man. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're correct there, Peter. Until this evening, we probably won't see so much movement more in the markets. Not the most exciting day until we get rid of this anyway. Let's see. Not much going on. I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna close this one. And that's gonna be us done for the day. There's not much going on in terms of volatility in the market. Yeah, the day is not the best stats in here compared to usual, but it's currently wrong. So there we are. 8 Swiss box trades done today. 10 euros. I'm sure we'll be back on track next week. As I said, I just need to work my way out of our hedge here, and we'll be back to normal very soon. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. We'll see us again tomorrow, same time, same place. Wish you all a wonderful evening and happy trading. Thanks.